Welcome back to another AQ3D video. This one we are going over the mailing system. You can get access to the mailing system in your main menu. You're going to find it right here, and in here you're going to have your mail. Now, there are some things that I have noticed, either glitches or other things in regards to it that do need improvement. For instance, when you get a new mail, there is no indicator telling you that you have a new mail. Similar to here, it lets you know when your chest is ready and you can open it. Well, they don't have that indicator for the mail just yet. I'm assuming something like that will be coming at some point. And something I had noticed is when the AE dev team had sent their first mail to us and we did receive a reward thing that you could get. It was I forget exactly what it was. What the heck was it? Oh, right. It was an XP boost token. That's what we had gotten for the mailing thing. When you opened up the first mail, you were able to redeem it. Now, you also notice down here that there's gold and dragon crystals. This means, or at least I'm assuming this means, that we could also be gifted gold and dragon crystals from the AE dev team. I do not think this involves any form of trading in regards to us giving, but I'll get into that in a minute. So they would be able to gift us rewards and stuff right through the mailing system, which I think is a really cool idea. They already did that with the XP boost, so I think that's a really cool idea doing that. Now, another thing that we were expecting this to have was missed drops. If you missed a drop from, let's say if you're doing a live event and you happen to miss a drop from a live event chest, this would appear in this, you would receive a mail with your items that you would have missed from that chest if you were to be disconnected. This is one of the things that had been discussed and talked about in previous design notes. We have not seen any evidence of that happening since, so I don't know if that is something. I think we would need to hear it from the devs to see if that is actually something that does happen, because I know that's what a lot of people were expecting from the mailing system, myself included. So we'll have to wait and see if that actually does have anything to do with the mailing system, or whether this is just strictly a direct message thing, which seems to be the case. I really don't know how this would implement at all with drops. Now, when you open up a message, you do see down here, it's got some gold and dragon crystals. Obviously, this is not your gold and dragon crystals. Not sure why that's there. Obviously, it's not meant to be there. That's one of the bugs that you will notice. Another bug, of course, is the fact that when you're in your mail like this, you can't exit out. It won't let you exit out. That's another issue. Another issue I did discover upon trying to reply to a message. Right down here, you're able to reply to someone's message if they've sent you a message, and then you reply upon, well, you can't click on that. You got to click on this. And then upon doing so, it opens up the mailing thing, but it doesn't open up the reply thing. It's literally opening up a whole new message, because you need to type in who you're sending it to. Whereas if this was a reply, these should already be filled in here, and the only thing that you should fill would be the message. I did want to go over the messages I got. Another thing that I mentioned, that when you see new messages here, so these are messages I've already opened. If it's green, it means you haven't opened it yet. If it's this color right here, it means you haven't opened it. If it's blue like this, means that you've opened it. And if it's red like this, means that it's from the developers. I wanted to read these over because I thought it was kind of cool to receive messages in-game from other players. I was quite jaw-dropped at that. Hey Goldie, I saw that in your lives you were confused about the pronunciation of my nickname. It's a nickname randomly generated by the game, so I don't know how to pronounce it either. You can pronounce it however you want. Happy Valentine's Day. So I'll try to remember how to pronounce your name. Got another one called Test. Tell me if it works. I already actually did reply to Cool Gamer, and I did tell him that it did work. And then another person here, hey, Goldraven, can I ask you for 2K to buy the Hex Orb pet, please? So I actually don't just give out dragon crystals or things. What I do is I do giveaways, I host giveaways, and then somebody is randomly chosen. That way there's no favoritism involved with it. Best YouTuber ever. Ooh, thank you. I'm just a random fan. Just wanted to say you gave the best tips and I enjoy your content. Keep up the great work and battle on. Aw, thanks. That is super nice. This is a new message that I sent myself using my Hollow Raven account. I just wrote, read this for luck, and then put in the message, congrats, your RNG just went up by 50%. Imagine if that was actually real and you could gift yourself some 50% RNG. Woo, now I can really start getting some drops. Up in the top right, we have a report thing where you can then report the player if they've sent you a malicious mail or something that they've broken the rules with. Anything that's broken the terms, you can then report them for whatever it is that they've done. Also, right up here, mail blocked, you've got this little indicator right here. Honestly, it's on by default, and I'm not sure if that blocks mail from other people or what this does. I haven't actually tested this yet. I'll have to test it and see what this actually does, but it is on by default, and I just disabled it because I don't know if that means it's literally blocking mail so people can't send me mail. That's what I wasn't sure. But I really like this mailing system. I think it's a really good feature. There's obviously things that are wrong with it right now, but it's in an early stage of it. I think once it's fleshed out and has its full potential, then we'll really be able to see what it can do. Right now, I'm still not exactly sure what the capabilities of it is, but the fact that we do have, when you message somebody, you've got these down here, completely different dragon crystals and gold than what you actually have, kind of appears that we might be able to send others dragon crystals or gold. Personally, I think this is a bad idea because I could see this entering real world trading stuff, which could get very bad. So I don't think that's a good idea. Then that might not be why these are here at all, but I'm not sure. We'll just have to wait and see. But what do you guys think of the mailing system? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, do me a favor and tap that like button, smash subscribe, and hit that notification if you want to stay up to date with all of my content. Let's go over some sets of the day. This is a classic knight outfit. I don't know why, but this one really scares me. This is an Assassin's Creed cosplay. Actually looks pretty darn good. This is called the Queen's set. It actually really does look like a Queen set. This is a really good shot. It's called a menacing stance because I guess it's in a menacing stance, but the outfit, the location, and the stance, it works perfectly, and that katana looks great. This is Queen Alyssa's outfit, and actually this is really neat that there's 3 different ones with all the same names and using slightly different variants. For some reason, this reminds me of Krampus, but I mean, I guess it kind of looks like Santa in hell. Actually, if you take the N out of Santa and put it at the end of the word, then it becomes Satan. But that is it for the sets of the day. We'll see you guys in the next one.